should have wiped my ass with them. It would have been more satisfying than those butt wipes. I probably would have made more money doing it. But even though it's expired, your asses are gonna buy it. So you start a business, everything's going great. You get inventory, you get customers, your customers start buying. And then you think, wait, I want them to buy more stuff. So what do? Of course, you start adding different products, right? This is a common scenario that plays out time and time again when it comes to entrepreneurship. Unfortunately, it may not be a good choice. What's up, everyone? So today I'm at Pete and Pedro HQ, and we are basically going through some of the inventory that we are discontinuing. A few weeks ago, I told you a little bit about some of the problems we were facing. I'm going to update you on those, but I really just want to show you, if you guys are interested in helping us clear out some of the amazing products that we thought at the time were amazing, like home run products, but then we realized, wait a second, not enough people are buying them. To order them again, it's going to require us to carry a lot of inventory, and inventory, as you know, on the shelf, sitting there is dead dollar bills. Until you sell it, it's basically worthless, right? And so, with all the situations that are going on with our inventory and our vendors, like basically dropping us and us trying to scramble and find new vendors that are not going to have like 10,000 quantity, minimum order quantities, I'll explain that in a second. We have basically started going through and systematically eliminating some products, or I should say, deciding what products are going to be hitting the road, right? And discontinuing them. And so we actually started a sale category on the Pete and Pedro website. So I'm going to link to it down below if you guys want to go grab a screaming deal on some incredibly cool products that I think are pretty sick. If you go to the sale category, you can actually see what products, some of the products that we're going to be killing. Some of the other products, we've got a huge quantity of inventory that we've got to keep going, and we're still trying to figure out some of the details and nuances about which ones we may be able to save. But the ones that are on the list down below or on the sale page, they're dead, right? So we've already dropped the price down to help incentivize them to move. But we also, or I should say, I also right now am giving you a 50% off code. That's going to be down below if you guys want to go grab something. Literally, I'm giving it away at my cost. Why am I doing this? Because I got to get these dollar bills that I spent that are sitting on the shelf back in my pocket so I can buy new inventory. All right, so a few of the things that are actually going to be there, right? What? Legend. Oh my God. This one is inspired by Tom Ford's Effing Fabulous. The double-sided safety razor, gone. All right, a few others. The back scrubber. This one, where are they? Zavi, where are my back scrubbers? And get me one of those gloves, because they're also on there too. All right, so the back scrubber, all right? Hold this for a second, Zav. All right, right there, boom. All right, so this back scrubber, I don't know how any guy doesn't have this, right? All right, this one's coming home with me, all right? Here it is, check it out. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, damn, Alfred, that's a pretty sick-ass product. It is sick, right? It's got a loofah here that's like really like a natural loofah that once it gets like wet, it starts to puff up, right? It's also got some soft side, right? You'll put some like body wash on it or whatever, and check it out. You can actually get your back. Who? What dude doesn't need that? Exactly. Apparently not enough dudes needed it. Also, these bad boys, the gloves, are you kidding me? These are exfoliation monsters, all right? Once again, here we go, right? I'm trying to sell it, gentlemen. Right here, these little gloves, honestly, are pretty sick. They're like exfoliating gloves, right? Boom, right? And then you like put the soap or whatever in there and you just start like washing your body. You get two of them, you can get down in the boy. Sorry, Zavi. We got dry shampoo, we got a bunch of stuff. Anyway, if you guys want to check it out and help your boy out, I'm going to link to it down below. There's also that 50% off discount code. Grab it while supplies last, because I got to get some of this inventory off the shelves and back into my pocket. Right there, and then. And for those of you who say that you need like the perfect setup to film videos, I just would like to show you this setup. All right, I personally think it is going to work. All right, so here's the deal. Today, what I want to do, other than you buy all the products I want to get rid of, is talk a little bit about kind of some updates that we at Pete and Pedro have figured out. Also, give you some tips in terms of your business, because one of the things that we keep hammering and keep talking about is inventory, right? It is the lifeblood of your business. I should say cash flow is. And anytime you've got a bunch of inventory that you're not sure, A, will sell, or is just sitting there for like a long period of time, or goes bad, like my butt wipes. Did I ever tell you the story about the butt wipes? All right, so here's the story. Lesson I learned the hard way. I talked about this in the White Label Empire, which I'm going to link to down below because, gentlemen, we are making millionaires in that community. And if you're not in, I don't even know what you're doing with your life. That community is the best thing I have ever done. And I say that because it is literally the best thing I ever done. The community is insane. The value that people are not only getting, they're giving, because that's the other thing. It's a community that basically has people, entrepreneurs that want to start businesses or have already started businesses. We got some people in there literally that are doing like millions and millions of dollars of annual revenue. It's insane. And they're in there helping some of the guys that are earlier in the journey. You know, that's the thing. Guys, if you've thought about starting a business, now is the time. White Label Empire down below. Do not wait. Do not miss this, because literally all these dudes in there are going to pass you by. And when you're all pissed off in a year from now thinking, oh, I wish I would have started my bit. What? Seriously, act. Action is the thing. It's the key to everything. But what I want to talk about now is inventory, because cash flow is the lifeblood of business. And what we talk about often is just the fact that if you're not selling products, or if it goes bad, you're effed, right? Because it's cash that you're just wasting. You're giving it away, right? Well, think about this, all right? One day I got the bright idea. All right, what's a great grooming product that I can do that every guy should use, right? And I was thinking, I'm like, what could it be? And then all of a sudden I was sitting on the toilet and inspiration struck. Butt wipes, of course, right? Who doesn't need butt wipes? Every dude needs a pack of butt wipes and some deodorizing spray sitting there in their toilet, right? Or near their toilet. So they're not like a stinky ass animal. Or I should say a stinky ass animal. You see? Anyway, so I think, okay, I'm going to do butt wipes, right? Because I am the private label king. I'm not going to go invent some new mystical, magical paper that is going to help. Like, no, I'm a simple man, right? I just want a clean ass. I want to sell butt wipes, and I'm going to go to somebody in China and buy some butt wipes, right? So I find my manufacturer and I'm like, all right, here we go. They sent us samples. We tested a bunch of samples. I tried some out of bamboo. I tried some, like, it was crazy, right? And that's one of the fun things about starting a business or doing some type of private label is that the manufacturer just sends you examples, right? And then you customize it. And that's the thing you got to understand. Like, even though it's called like private labeling, you're still customizing it so that it's unique and special to you. So anyway, we finally land on the product. Actually, I might have some. Hang on.
All right.
What the heck?
Zavi, you throw like a girl.
Is that on video?
Yes, it's on video.
Oh, sorry.
Give me that thing. All right, what did we learn? Zavi throws like a girl. Kelsey, will you grab a hand sanitizer? All right, so here's the deal. So these are the butt wipes, all right? And so what are they? What are they made of? Well, here's the deal. You open one, and inside is, you've all seen butt wipes. I don't need to show you what they are. Essentially, it's like a wet toilet paper roll, like in a sexy little package, right? So we got this. How much was the cost of these when we got them? Like $2? Okay, so the cost of each like packet of butt wipes in there were how many? 40 flushable wipes. So about $2 for one of these, right? And we were all excited. We're like, okay, what can we charge? $10? What did we charge for these? Do you remember?
Euro 10 or so.
Like $10 for a pack. And you could buy like multiple packs, and you could buy 2 packs for like, 17 or 18 and get a deal. And so we were all excited. So the problem, there are multiple problems, all right? So one of the problems was we were expecting to get these. Now, you have to understand that pretty much most products that you're gonna sell, something like this, or hair products, or even like skincare products or whatever, have an expiration date, right? Which doesn't sound like a big deal, right? You're not ordering a crazy amount. Do you remember how many we ordered?
We ordered
It was like 10,000. So we ordered 10,000. So do the math. 10,000 units, $2 a unit. That's $20,000 that I was committing to butt wipes, all right? And at the time, it sounded like a great idea. It just made sense, right? Who doesn't want a clean ass? Well, so we got them shipped, and the one thing you have to understand, when you're getting something shipped from, China, you can either do it one of 2 ways. You can, here we go. The hand sanitizer. I'm going to tell you this story too, because this was dumb as well. Actually, it was an opportunistic play. So anyway, so the butt wipes, right? So you can either ship it by boat, which is going to take longer, typically around 30 days, or you can air freight it, right? Air freighting is literally like super expensive. And the one thing that we understood is that these things are kind of heavy. And so to air freight like them, it was going to be like really expensive, and it would add a few dollars to the bottom line. And so we said, no, ship it over on the boat. Well, do you guys remember? You probably don't remember because you probably weren't paying attention, but there was like a freight ship that like fell over. And a bunch of these like cargo containers fell to the bottom of the ocean. Well, guess whose product was on there? Exactly, my butt wipes. And so we're like, shit, what are we gonna do? Literally, right? And so, long story short, it was like 8 months. It was like 8 months, wasn't it? It was like 8 months later. We were having them like remanufacture them and this and that. And they go, oh, hey, good news, we found your wipes. I said, what? So what happened was apparently my wipes didn't actually go over, the shipping container got lost, and then they found, anyway, it was like 8 months later. These have a 2-year expiration date. So now, think about this. I've got basically a year, 12 months to move 10,000 packages of butt wipes. What do I do? Well, the first thing I do is I start trying to sell it. Well, unfortunately, the problem was that I didn't, or I should say, I overestimated the demand for dudes with butt wipes. Why would somebody want to pay $10 for this when they could just literally go to the grocery store and get a pack for, I don't know, $5, right? Now, there is something to be said by that, or to that, because you got to understand that sometimes, and a lot of times, people will buy from you if you have developed yourself or established yourself having a brand, right? They want to buy from you. They trust your brand, they trust your products, they know it's good. And so they will pay a little bit more for a more premium product. But when it comes to your butt, I don't know that premium products is really something that people are interested in doing. And so the other thing that we realized pretty much instantly is that shipping a wet toilet paper roll to people is expensive. Oh shit, what now? All right, not only are these a low profit business, because if I'm selling it for $10, it costs me $2. Somebody uses a discount code for 20% off. Now I'm down to $6. I got to ship this thing. Shipping might be $5, $6, $7. So literally, I was like losing money when I was selling these. Literally, I was losing money. The other problem is that I literally had 12 months to move 10,000 units. How many do you think I moved? Not 10,000. Good catch. Zavi, good catch. And so so anyway, long story short, we basically were discounting them, but then it got to the point where it's like, wait, I can only discount these things so far before I'm literally just losing money every time I sell them. And so what we ended up doing was we just basically stopped selling them once we hit the expiration date and threw them all out. Other than the one pack apparently that we have still. Keep that, because that's a classic product for Pete and Pedro. And so literally it got to where if I was going to sell it and ship it to somebody, I was going to lose money on every single one that I sold. And so we ended up throwing out all the boxes. All right, another story. All right, COVID hits, boom, right? Everybody wanted hand sanitizer. And so I was like, all right, cool. If everybody wants hand sanitizer, I actually have a lab that could make it. So I went to the lab. I say, hey, can we make some sanitizer? Another great lesson in this. You're going to love this one. And so they said, yeah, we can make hand sanitizer. We're like, awesome, great, cool, right? What do you want it to smell like? I'm like, wait, I can make it smell like something other than like just hand sanitizer? This is awesome. And so I said, what about, I don't know, maybe like a rum tobacco, because we have a body wash, right? Desperado, that's kind of like that's like a rum tobacco-y, but it's like good smelling. This literally smelled like a 75-year-old drunk's hands. It smelled like cigarette smoke and like not good bourbon, right? And so we get it and I smell it. I'm like, oh, this stinks. Maybe it dissipates. So I squirted in my hand. Nope. Now my hand smelled like that old drunk. And so I'm like, I can't sell this. I literally can't sell this to anybody. So even though it was during, the height of everybody wanting sanitizer, I ended up giving, I think it was like 5,000 units, something crazy, to, I took them to the fire department and gave them away. And I said, hey guys, I know you guys are probably in need of this. Maybe take it to like, I don't know, old age homes or whatever. And so they reformulated the hand sanitizer. And I'm like, all right, cool. We're going to be in the hand sanitizing business. It was pretty affordable to make. It was maybe like $1 or $2 to make one of these. We were selling it for like 7 or 8. And it was a lot. It was like 4 fluid ounces. And it was a great product. Amazing product. The problem is that we had to order, once again, it was like 5,000 or 10,000 units of this product. And so what do you do? Okay, well, during the height of everybody wants clean hands, it's cool. But guess what? once kind of everybody got over it, nobody wants hand sanitizer. Literally, I couldn't give this away. The other problem with this is that because it has alcohol, I also can't ship it international, which is another big lesson that I learned when I actually came out with fragrance. And so, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna throw out a lot of hand sanitizer because it reached the expiration date. And so now, the good news is that it really doesn't go bad and we can still kind of have it in case there's another like crazy pandemic where everybody wants hand sanitizer. Then I'm gonna mark this up to like $50 a unit and I'm gonna sell it. Even though it's expired, your asses are gonna buy it. Anyway, we have a few cases left, but we threw a ton out. All of this to say, you gotta be smart. Inventory, right? Products that don't move, that you can't sell by the expiration date or nobody wants, you're literally like lighting money on fire. All those butt wipes, I just lit like literally like $10,000 on fire. I should say I should have wiped my ass with them. It would have been more satisfying than those butt wipes. I probably would have made more money doing it. All right, the sanitizer, another example. A lot of times you may have like an opportunity, you just got to make sure that you're not having to order too much of it, right? When you're starting a business, order small quantities, test the market, see if it's there. It's okay to sell out. What's not okay is to throw out thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of products that nobody wants.